You're safer inside the walls.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Wish we had some better rations.
Nothing I can do about it.
Give you this, Mr. Brett. Sick house is no place for a traveler. Something's... Put him down! I need cover! Time to collect a fine bounty.
What do you think you're doing? Just don't make any trouble for me, okay? Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my... As broke as pie crust, friend, I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas... Thank you, no. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical... Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own saving. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to...
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Oh, there's a reason you're running around outfitted like one of... Well, you tell Mr... You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man... Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The data... It's plague. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me... There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. I need you to break in. Now... Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. I know. Read what I wrote.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene. Then, you know Philip... Eugene's gold... That's unthinkable. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my...
Hey, Holcomb, I need to explain this progression.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your... You were saying...
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just...
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect. Of course not. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my...
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Tobbs...
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically... I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I have... My proposition benefits the both. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly a... Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power... I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but... The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But we belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we...
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I mean, if that's all.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is... You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting...
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and...
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. It's just... Mr. Thompson has his... To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters... Life's hard here. Mr. Top, I think you should talk to... The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account... Thanks, Mr. I just think that's what my dad...
Just gotta keep our heads up.
You the new worker? Foreman Gray. Shit. Silas still on about that. Because... I could do without. Law requires delinquent gravesite. Shame though. Woke up just between the two of us. I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't. Eugene... Yeah, I was the... suicide... I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things... In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an... Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees. I'm just...
In a jiff.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit? Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I get... Oh.
You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. What? No. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. Yeah? The colony ship? Ain't heard that one. Hope's just a rumor, friend. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Something... Yeah? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where... The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Fat. Let me know if you... Yeah?